Welcome to HTML 0 to Hero series. In last video we learned about HTML attributes and some extra HTML elements. In today's video we will be learning some more detail about HTML headings, HTML paragraphs and the style attribute. Before we proceed to the tutorial, please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you get notification whenever I add new videos. Okay, so let's proceed with the tutorial now. So that's what we learned in the last video. I'm gonna remove all this for now and start explaining the headings in HTML. So we have 6 types of headings in HTML. Let me add all of them and show you guys what's the difference when we preview that on the front end. These are all the 6 types of headings. Now I'm gonna save the document and see what's the difference between all of them. Hit save and go to the document, hit refresh, and that's how it looks like. So basically it's also really important for search engine optimization. Google reads these headings as a priority wise, so the first heading get the most priority, then the second heading, then the third, fourth, fifth, and finally the sixth one. Okay, now we know all the 6 elements for headings. Let's try playing with the style attribute. So if you want to change the font size for this heading, what I'm gonna do, I'll add the style attribute and change the font size by adding it here. Again, as we discussed in the previous videos, that it's the CSS code which we will use for the styling purposes with HTML. Okay, I'm gonna save the document now and see if the font size has been changed. Save it, go back to the document, hit refresh. Now as we see, the heading size has been changed. Okay, now let's play with another element of HTML called HR, which means horizontal rule. We use it for adding a horizontal line wherever the element is. So let's see how it looks on the front end. Save the page, go back to the document, hit refresh. There we go. Okay, now we know what HR element does. We will be discussing a new element called pre. So this element is similar to the paragraph, the one which we have used on our last video. The only difference is that pre-element doesn't change the style of the content. So for example, when we add something under P element, adding a line break, copying the same content for the pre-element. What pre-element will do is that it will save the current styling and it will automatically add the line breaks. But in paragraph element, we won't be able to see any line breaks. We'll have to manually add the BR to see the line break. So let's save the document and see how it looks on the front end. Here we go. As you see on the paragraph element, it didn't add the line break, but on the pre element, it automatically added the line break. So that's another element which we can use for styling our HTML document. Okay, now get in some more detail for the style attribute. We have only changed the font size and colors. What we can also do is we can add the background color. So let me show you guys how it works. That's the property for background color. We can add any value like purple or any color we can add to add the background color for our first heading. Let's save the document and see how it looks. Here we go. We have the purple background color for our first heading. Now as you can see that it's a little hard to see the text over the purple color. So if we need to change the color of the font, we can do that as well. Let's go back to the document and try adding the color for the font. So we will just add the second property after the semicolon, and we will define the value of this property as white. Now the background color is defined as purple and color is defined as white. Now let's save the document and see how it looks. Here we go. Now we can see the purple color and our text is also visible and easy to read. Okay, now we have discussed the background color attribute, background color property, color property, and now we'll be discussing the font family property to see how it works. So I'm gonna add font family and define the value of it to be as Verdana. Font family is used to change the font style or the font itself. So I have defined it to be as Verdana. Now I'm gonna save the document and see if it works or not. There we go. Our font family has been changed successfully. Now if we are looking to center the alignment of the font, we can do that as well within the style attribute. So we are back to our HTML document and I'm gonna define the alignment for text align, center, save the document. Here we go. Our text has been centered aligned. Okay, I guess this is pretty much it for this video. Stay tuned to the series to learn more about the HTML. In this video, we learned about multiple heading tags, HR element, pre-element, and the properties of the style attribute. Background color as a property, color property, font family property, and the text line property. I hope you guys like the videos. Please stay tuned. Have a great day.